Hello my friends and welcome back to the 3WK, Kirk. Been busy a little bit for all these days, so didn't have time to cover WrestleMania Day 2, but finally it's time. Let's decide, was it a good show or a bad show? We'll get a like or dislike. Let's go. And I must say that Day 2 actually started quite bad because firstly we have the same intro as in Day 1, so 5 minutes of the same video package, and so WWE just decided to cut the costs because I think they have a big production crew, so they could have done something new. So this intro gets a dislike, and then we proceed to Hulk Hogan and Titus O'Neil, who were dressing as a pirates, and they even tried to sound as a pirates, and they welcomed us, and well, this gets a dislike also, because this was childish, this was I don't know what, and we don't need something like this in 2021. And our first match was The Fiend versus Randy Orton. I was really excited about this match. I was so thought what they're gonna do, because yeah, this is such a hard-hitting storyline, and it was really disappointing here also. So we started with Randy Orton with his white trunks, yeah, and we proceed to the video package. And then we saw this giant gift box, which Alexa Bliss opened, and of course out of this box came out The Fiend. And before that, yeah, we've got this a little video in the futuristic corridor when the burned Fiend just walked, and then poof, and he's normal again. So what was the point then coming back in this all burned out outfit when he could have come back in a normal? So what was the point of selling this burn thing when he just like that can come back to the normal one? And then it was this all red lights, which I really hate when the Fiend fights, because even on TV you couldn't see, yes, normal. But I think people in the live audience really don't see the match at all, because really it distracts you. It was a hard-hitting 5 minutes match when Randy Orton tries yet to hit some DDTs, all this stuff, but no avail. The Fiend always stands up, and then for some time Alexa Bliss distracted the Fiend with all her black blood, I don't know what was that, over her face. The Fiend was like, what? And then just one RKO, and 1, 2, 3, and Randy Orton won. So Bray Wyatt got burned, then after 4 months he came back, and then he got lost at WrestleMania. What is it? So of course it also gets a dislike. And the Fiend lost after 1 RKO. 1! I mean, this is the guy who survived dozens of stomps at Hell in a Cell in 2019, and here it was just 1 RKO and this is it. So I mean, this makes absolutely and completely no sense at all. That's why this is absolute 1,000,000% dislike. I don't know what they're gonna do, just feuding with each other? I don't know. Then they looked at each other, then the lights went out, and they just disappeared. I don't know what was all about all this. Really bad, and I quite disappointed with all of this. Then it was a tag team match for women's tag titles, so Tamina and Natty challenging Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. And to be honest, it's quite a strange match, because also they heels, so what was this all about? But yeah, it was all about Nia and Tamina against each other, so are they gonna fight or not? But we saw this a couple of days on SmackDown, so I don't know what was the point of hyping all of this. So at some point actually Nia slammed Tamina outside the ring, so she was out. So then they proceed to work on Natty, but then of course Tamina came back. And actually, yeah, Tamina slammed Nia, and after that was such a near fall, so yeah, for some second, yeah, you could have believed that they are actually gonna win. And I really hope that they're gonna win in this situation, because even the crowd started to chant, Tamina, Tamina. I think this was, I don't know, for the first time in years when people cheered Tamina. Then WWE tries to recreate this segment from SmackDown when Tamina went to the top rope and tries to do the super fly, but she missed unfortunately here. Then Natty tries to do a sharpshooter to Nia Jax, and she actually got it, but then came Shayna Baszler and choked out her. So still your tag team champions, Shayna and Nia. And overall I can say that it wasn't so bad as I would thought, actually. So even though I don't think that it's quite clicking, but still it was quite okay, so actually I'm gonna give it a like. Then let's talk about Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. You can talk about their matches all night long because they are absolutely great and amazing. The match starts very quickly with a pop-up powerbomb, then Sami Zayn get out of the ring, then it was a lot of moves, suplexes, brainbusters, moves to the ring apron, the hardest part of the ring, if you don't know. So absolutely amazing match. The fans was chanting, this is awesome, and of course it is. And then at some point Sami Zayn actually got the upper hand, and I was pleased to see it because I predicted that he would win, but unfortunately not. After one hollow kick he tries to do the one more, but no, and he got stunner, Stone Cold Steve Austin stunner, yeah. And 1, 2, 3, this is it. Logan Paul was a guest, yeah, so he was sitting near the announce table. And after the losing, so he comes to the ring, shake hands with Kevin Owens, that yeah, he's a winner. Sami Zayn of course didn't like that, so he kind of pushed him and get out of the ring. Then of course he tries to celebrate with Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens was like, haha, yeah, let's celebrate all this stuff. But then, as well as Stone Cold Steve Austin, he just beat him and he got stunned. And you know, actually he sold this quite good, so nice stunner. So Logan Paul sells the stunner is good, and of course the match overall absolutely amazing. So this is great stuff that they have this WrestleMania match, so of course it gets a like. Then it was a funny backstage segment with Riddle, who was driving in the scooter, and he bumped into the Great Khali. Well, it's WrestleMania time, of course you can see absolutely anybody. So there was some funny jokes about the size of Khali's hand, yeah, and then came out Mr. RVD, so he makes some jokes, so nice segment, good one. And now let's talk about the US title. Yes, it's Riddle defending against Sheamus, and on paper, yeah, it's supposed to be a quite good match, and it is a good match, but the storyline is, you know, just not clicking for me because Sheamus just didn't enjoy Riddle's scooter, and this is it. Well, of course, we've had some storylines like this. Do you remember, Shampoo, Edge against Booker T at WrestleMania 18. Do you remember a Cup of Coffee, Chris Jericho feuding with Kane? So, yeah, a lot of different storylines can be, but for me, just wasn't okay. But overall, actually, it's quite a good match, and they've got some moves. Great Alabama Slam, say hello to Hardcore Holly, yes, from Sheamus to Riddle, some kicks to the chest, and of course they use a ring apron, and actually, they are not the last one who will use it, so quite a hardcore night too. And of course, Sheamus, must win here. I mean, I don't think that anyone thought that Riddle will retain his title. So when Riddle tried to jump or make some kind of, I don't know, lion salt, I would say yes. So Sheamus just broad kick him in the face, and 1, 2, 3. Here's your new United States champion. And he kicked Riddle quite bad, so he got some blood on his lips. So overall, of course, I would say that this match gets a like. Then we have this advertisement with Triple H and Bad Bunny, and Triple H was giving him a briefcase, and the first thing you think, well, maybe it's some kind of a Money in the Bank briefcase or something like this, so maybe Bad Bunny is going to continue this, but no. It was a microphone inside, and Bad Bunny goes to his truck and went straight to 2022 when he's gonna have some tour, music tour. So quite okay. It means that Bad Bunny is quite done as of now with WWE, but he was quite good actually, and really would enjoy if I can see him again. So great stuff, okay. And then let's talk about some crazy match for the IC title. Big E defending against Apollo Crews, and my god, what a match that was. Yeah, we know that this going to be a a Nigerian drum fight battle, yeah, but we didn't know what exactly it's going to be. But actually it's just no DQ hardcore Extreme Rules match, just with some drums around the ring. Well, so okay, fine with that. They wasted absolutely no time, because they just from the beginning of the match they just put these candlesticks and try to push and just destroy each other. So my gosh, I was absolutely like, whoa, what a starter that is. And of course there was some tables, there was some steel steps, of course they used a ring apron again. So I mean, this match you just must see, because this is really amazing and great match. And after missing, yeah, frog splash and crashing through the table, Apollo Crews got lost, yeah, so Big E grabs him, hits his finisher, but no way, it's Dabakoba from Raw Underground. Do you remember him? Of course you don't, because nobody remembers Raw Underground. So here he is in military clothes, put the hand on Big E, choke the hell, slams him, and 1, 2, 3, Apollo Crews is your new Intercontinental Champion. And what a crowning moment for Apollo. Great, great. Of course he must win here, it's his moment, and really enjoy this match, so you really must see that. So of course it gets a like. Then let's talk about Asuka defending her Raw Women's Championship against Rhea Ripley. Well, of course it was a good match, as everybody would assume. Throughout the match, Asuka was trying to tell her that, yeah, she is the pro here, Rhea Ripley is a rookie here, yeah? And it was quite like this, so Asuka just kicked her, so at some points Rhea Ripley, yeah, went outside the ring, so she needed some time to be back, and she strikes again. What really surprised me is the finish, because you know, it just came out of nowhere, like RKO, you know, because Asuka was kicking, and Rhea Ripley was, and then she missed, and then Rhea Ripley just hurt her finisher, and 1, 2, 3, and this is it. So it was really surprising. So it wasn't some kind of a big moment, yeah, not a near fall or something like this. So the match was going, and 1, 2, 3, just like that, here's your new Raw Women's Champion, it's Rhea Ripley. So this, you know, kind of, I don't like this kind of a moment, because, yeah, it didn't felt special, yeah, like last night on Saturday with Bianca and Sasha Banks. So, but in general, of course, it was a good quality type of wrestling match, and yeah, you should watch it, and because you will enjoy it, believe me. So, in general, of course, I'm gonna give it a like also. And then we saw again Hulk Hogan and Titus O'Neil, but this time they weren't pirates, they just normal clothes. Then Bayley comes out, and she said, well, don't stop doing this is my time, this is my WrestleMania, and all this type of stuff. And then out came Bellas. And Bayley, of course, got absolutely amazing joke that John Cena is not invited here tonight, and that was the moment when Nikki Bella got snapped, so they just kicked Bayley. And Bellas got booed, Hulk Hogan got booed, and as well as at the beginning of the show. And to be honest, I'm gonna give it a dislike also, because nowadays we need Bayley, we don't need total Bellas, yeah, so no good. Let's talk about the main event. The Universal title, Roman Reigns defending against Edge and Daniel Bryan, and my god, what a main event of WrestleMania. I personally love triple threats on WrestleMania. There are not so many triple threat main events, so you can Google all of them there, and they're all great. And this one is also absolutely perfect, so I'm gonna say right now, so of course this is like, it's not just a like, it's a huge like, because that was a absolutely non-stop total action, bam 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 bam. And by the way, you can tell that Jey Uso actually was quite involved in this match at start and at the end of this, so you can say that it was a fatal four-way, yeah, with Jey Uso, so he can say that he main event WrestleMania. So yeah, Jey Uso got involved from the beginning, so he was super kicked Edge, so he was super kicked Daniel Bryan. Then Edge decided that, well, let's just get you out of this match, so he gives him a huge DDT on the steel steps, so he get evacuated, yeah. But then of course he will come back. There was a lot of great spots, so like Edge and Roman Reigns speared each other, and then there was suicide dives from Daniel Bryan, then powerbomb through the table from Roman to Daniel Bryan, then Edge speared him off of the steel steps where the Roman Reigns was standing while powerbombing Daniel Bryan. Then it was absolutely magical moment when Edge cut Roman Reigns into crossface, and you can see that Roman Reigns almost tapped out, so it was almost the same situation as WrestleMania 20 and WrestleMania 30. But at last moment Daniel Bryan grabs the hand of the Roman Reigns and he puts it right like this, so and it's double. So it's crossface and the yes lock, so Roman Reigns just absolutely went crazy and he doesn't know what to do. Then Edge and Daniel Bryan tries to headbutting each other, and my god, this was absolutely magical moment. And then Edge speared Daniel Bryan, then speared Roman Reigns, and you would thought that, my gosh, this is it, but no, Daniel Bryan helped and Roman survived that. And after that Edge absolutely snapped, so he puts a lot of chairs in the ring and just kicking. Edge was destroying Daniel Bryan, was destroying Roman Reigns. But then again Jey Uso is back, yes, he's back, but then he gets kicked the hell out again. But Edge of course destroys him again. And then, my gosh, Edge did that, so he hits a concerto to Daniel Bryan. After that, Roman Reigns just stood up, destroys Edge, give Edge a concerto, puts Edge over the Daniel Bryan, and then pins them both. My god! Of course, it's a huge like, as I said before. And this is a truly crowning moment of Roman Reigns, because yeah, he defeated Triple H at WrestleMania, he defeated Roman Reigns because yes, he defeated Triple H at WrestleMania, he defeated Undertaker at WrestleMania, but this one was really special. It's a huge crowning moment for Roman Reigns, which shows that yes, he is the king of the jungle, he is your tribal chief, he is ahead of the table. And that was it, yeah, this is a WrestleMania Day 2 Sunday. And what can I say? Yes, we had bad moments like intro, Hogan segments, to then Fiend versus Randy Orton, so yeah. The show has 4 dislikes, but everything else I liked, I enjoyed, so overall I would say, of course, yes, this show gets a like. So my friends, this is it. This is my opinion on WrestleMania Day 2. Let me know what do you think about this in the comments down below. If you enjoy my videos, please do these buttons, like, share and subscribe, and I will see you very soon. Bye.